Oh. We're somehow only recording the top corner of the screen. How the fuck is that happening? How is that happening?
To the audience, it just looks like it could just say Beyonce.
Yeah, for the recording perspective, it just says Beyond. Okay, yes. What resolution is it currently at? Whoa, weird. So for the audience, we currently can see the game in its entirety, but it seems to have gone fucky for y'all. There we go. I've seen games launch in high resolutions before. I've never seen them do that before, where the recording only sees the top corner as a result. I'm back here, game.
And there it is. That's odd.
That was weird. That was very weird. The controls are bad on controller for this screen. There we go. Keep. Hey everyone, today we're trying Beyond Blue as requested by Sage Genesis, and Stephanie's here to be my Thunder Buddies for life.
Thunder Buddies.
Because somebody tricked me into playing an ocean game again.
Ha ha ha. I mean, that's probably why they picked it.
Yeah.
You have a very impractical fear.
Like, don't leave me alone. Impractical? The ocean doesn't really come up.
Well, look at the planet you live on. It's mostly that.
It doesn't come up.
I'm not a woo-woo kind of person.
Oh, I'm a woo-woo kind of person.
If
Sure.
I don't get something, I want to unpack it. Get the facts.
What does that have to do with woo-woo?
I don't know what woo-woo means.
Part of me.
It's not you,
You could
Keith.
say it runs in my blood.
That's not you at
That's
all.
dangerous.
My
You have
grandmother
salty
was
blood.
A free diver, an ama.
AMA, ask me anything.
It helped me feel its rhythm and understand how one breath could last a lifetime.
It can't though.
Why don't you have gear?
So often the memories all run together.
That's way too deep. Why don't you have gear? Oh god, that's horrifying.
I don't. Yeah.
Is that supposed to look like cool?
When I wished I could stay down forever.
No.
That was like a Lovecraftian horror, seeing them all poking out of the abyss mouth first. I disagree with you, Cello. This is not romantic.
Yeah, the cello's trying to convince you otherwise.
This is calming.
Sounds like popcorn.
The ocean cast its spell on me that day.
Metal popcorn.
And I fell in love with a sperm whale.
And its mystery still consumes me.
It's actually a dating sim.
From the developers of Hot to Full Boyfriend.
Have to put out. I've always wanted to play that one.
Beyond Blue. Beyond Blue.
Excuse me.
Day 1, submerged atoll, Western Pacific. It's great to be diving again. I'm anxious to find our sperm whale family and look in on our mother-to-be.
I'm anxious to find sperm
Andre's new tech.
in this yandere simulator.
A huge audience for our first live stream, given how bad things were in this region a few years ago. No pressure though. Ready to dive.
Ready to dive. She got a manta ray tattoo.
Well, that's not a good start for me either.
Oh, they're cute. I want to go diving with sharks so bad.
You're welcome to.
I don't know how to, like, where they offer that.
Places.
I'm in and okay.
What's up? Is it a whale shark?
How's the new suit?
Nice. A bit itchy, but I've had worse.
It's a whale shark.
They're so cute.
Easy. This rebreather is amazing.
My
Feels
giant
like
nightmare
freediving.
mouth.
They have really dopey faces.
Should have caught that on the live stream.
Give me a few minutes. I want it to be amazing. I'm still getting used to this AR visor.
You make kiss. Do
Swallow me whole.
people who like
Mangled the head.
people who like Vor should like them because they're a perfect mascot
It's
for
like
that.
one of the greatest horrors is just that giant mouth just opening up.
Well, they don't have any like teeth or
It comes
anything.
towards
So you
you.
can just slide into like it's like a
The basking sharks are worse. Those are terrifying.
the whale sharks is like a sleeping bag. You just crawl in there like a sleeping bag. Like
I think
like
you
a
would still
tube.
drown in there.
Well, yeah, of course you still drown in
Manta
there.
rays are so fucking big and alien looking.
A good proportion of things that live in the ocean are very alien looking.
Yeah. Chilean devil ray.
People always say that we know less about the ocean than we do about outer space, and I understand that to an extent. because like what you can kind of infer like a pattern with outer space where it's like, well, if you have,
It's also easier to look at.
but you can like kind of, you can understand like what that planet's going to be like based on certain based on context clues. The thing that's confusing about the ocean is that you can't look there, you have no clue what you're gonna find down there.
I feel like you blow your load a little bit by having the first moment of gameplay immediately have a whale shark in it.
Yeah, that is true. Only because they're so delightful.
Tricolor parrotfish. Like in Hawaii.
Done. How many scans before the AI is trained on a creature?
It will vary. There are many factors that affect the confidence level of a match.
So you don't know. Got it. Now point me to the buoy so I can try the hydrophones. I want to make sure all the tech is working before we stream.
She's rude. So you
Karina,
don't
how you
know.
feeling?
Got it.
It's still early.
I haven't thrown
You
up
gonna be okay
today.
with the live stream?
I'm gonna let you do most of the talking.
Once you reach
Aren't
the
reef
water,
sharks
you can hear
aggressive?
the sound of any
I think so.
I think that's a bad shark to be around. There's different reef sharks here? No, it's just making me skin the same. Oh. Come and get me, guys. Free food.
I think most of the time human beings are just too much trouble and not usually very tasty. And so if there are other options, I think usually they're always taken. And it goes with like every
Dolphin.
animal. Like it's like there are a lot of animals out there that could technically kill a person, but it's like, do they really want to
Triggerfish.
unless they're starving to death because people are just a pain in the ass to deal with.
Whereas bottlenose dolphins will torture and attack things for funsies.
It's because they're smart. Smart things are the
and
most.
they're sociopaths.
Yeah, like how like the more intelligent an animal it is, the more
more evil it
capability it
gets.
has to be cruel. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a cat just being cruel to something it found?
I see some
it's kinda
terrible
distressing.
videos of bonobos doing some terrible
Time to scan
things.
every single one of these.
And dolphins are rapists, so
Cancelled.
cancel. I have my
What are
little,
these? Oh.
I have a little shark tattoo. Everyone always thinks it's a dolphin. It's come up like 3 times in the last couple weeks. People see it and they're like, oh, it's a cute dolphin tattoo. And I'm like, dude, it's fucking shark. Fuck you. It was a Friday the 13th tattoo.
Oh yeah, that doesn't even look like a dolphin.
Yeah, it doesn't, right? Okay, good. I'm
Yeah.
glad I got. His name's
It's
Oliver.
because you just don't have the right chromosomes for a shark tattoo.
I know. That actually, I think that is actually. It's not even like the shape. Usually, dolphin tattoos have
it
like
clearly
the,
has gills.
but then also
And
like,
it's shaped like a shark.
and it's got teeth. But also it's like the dolphin tattoos usually are them like jumping out of the water or something. You know, it's like it's not this. This is like a shark pose.
Use your dive watch to control the buoy from there.
How fucking big that whale shark is.
Refresh me on the controls.
Move the targeting circle around. Each sound will get louder when you are close to locking in on an animal's location.
Look how fucking big it is.
It's like a Pokemon Snap, but for aquatic creatures.
What am I looking at? Wow, I got it. The dolphin rock. Identified. Nailed it. Is that a sound that the manta rays make? Oh, humpback.
Yeah. Well, now it's gonna bug me a lot which whale it was that made the loudest sound.
Okay, I'm going to start the live stream.
I mean, we could just go watch the video again.
Welcome to the Ocean X live stream. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by 2
This is
colleagues.
meta.
It kind of is actually.
Welcome to our Let's Play of the Ocean, where we Let's Play somebody Let's Playing the Ocean. See, that's the thing, is we're in the fun place. We're in the place where everything's kind of okay, but then you see the drop, and it's bad. I don't like how this thing is beyond the void. Look at how it just stops rendering map, and then that's where the sperm whale is. Don't like that.
Is that where we're supposed to go? Are we supposed to go to them?
Do we have an objective, technically? Meet Sylvia Earle. I think, wait, that's not an objective.
So I had to look this up because I forgot what it was. But an atoll, which is what you're at, is a ring-shaped reef, island or chain of islands formed of coral. So yeah, so there's going to be an edge. So that is why that exists.
I don't like it. I super don't like it. It just goes down into nothing.
Oh, it's the blue whale. So the blue whale is the loudest mammal of all, with vocalizations that reach 188 decibels. They give off low frequency pulses that can
Not using this scanner,
kill you.
but I do have a new drone design that should be better at isolating the source of the sounds.
Don't get too jealous, folks, just because I'm swimming with dolphins. My grandmother always warned me that although they're cute, they can also be pranksters. And today, also very noisy.
Haha.
Look at her being cheeky for her audience. Is that what you do? You're
No,
so
it's
cheeky
exactly
for your
what
audience.
it's exactly what I evade doing.
Alan,
And maybe next time I can weigh in before on the number that we need to scan.
As I mentioned, the confidence model is complex. You just want to find the player.
are you saying that on your live stream? Because you're sounding like sassy to your colleagues on your live stream, which doesn't paint a very nice picture of you.
Yeah, no, she's just kind of rude. So you don't know. Good.
So I know sometimes they're supposed to be cheeky, and that's the
Ooh.
point. What is that?
Oh, it's
Oh,
just
it's another reef shark. It's chilling out down there, though.
There's two of them.
They're friends.
They're friends.
I think their models are just stuck
Yeah, it renders them as one person.
as one person.
Or
They are
per-
one.
They're one. Yeah, they're just kind of hiding. That's spooky. And they strike. Those are very small sharks, though. A damselfish.
They're in distress. Haha. That's a Keith level joke.
You think so little of me? I would never.
Do you want to hear a dad joke about construction?
What?
Do you want to hear a dad joke about construction?
I guess.
I'm working on it.
Oh.
I was having like a sucky day at work, and then somebody told me that, and it actually made me happier, although the joke itself is bad.
Barracudas.
But the act that somebody was willing to tell me a joke at work made me happy.
Yeah.
Barracuda. Remember that time that Hart sued Sarah Palin for using that song during one of her political gatherings?
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. That's a great
I
song.
slowly approached the scary whale.
Looks to be a sperm whale. I think I saw this bull from the sub.
They really do that,
He's traveled.
where they just like stick straight up like that.
It's creepy.
It is.
Nice.
You're right there.
The sperm whales, like these
I don't want
whales,
to be in the
are
abyss anymore.
absolutely bizarre looking. They just look like gigantic, like flesh tubes.
It's
They're
a weird giant flesh like club with an eye on it.
yeah. The eye seems like an immense afterthought. It's just there in the middle of like this giant wall.
It's like somebody
of
didn't
gray.
finish drawing this whale. Angelfish. Hello. Oh, they just came on over.
See, I'm
See, these look less like incomplete.
well, because they have the big mouths that
got
stretch across
details.
most of their
Like a
face.
singer.
Fantastic.
Got a humpback.
Next time, you can record his songs to compare with other humpbacks in the area.
Fun fact, in addition to being an engineering whiz, Andre is quite the musician. Are you still writing music?
Not for years.
Dry spell?
More like raising teenagers. Hey, Mirai, I'm seeing alerts on the South Buoy if you want to pull them down.
Okay, let's see what mysteries this buoy unlocks.
Her whale upside down.
I was like,
Who would ever use the slow swimming feature?
if you want to just like maybe have a peaceful time and look at things. I don't know.
They taught me how to swim fast by clicking left stick, and it's a toggle. And I'm like, why would I ever toggle back? It's not even fast now. Am I a millennial?
Yeah, you impatient person. I'm not very good at swimming in flippers. I've done that a few times for like snorkeling and things, and it just like it's hard to get a
What
hang
does
of.
that sound? Did I break something?
I've deployed acoustic modems to transmit from other sensors.
For those of you who have no idea what he's talking
I
about,
don't.
he means we use sound to transmit data, so we can have Wi-Fi in the ocean.
Thanks for simplifying it for my dumb ass.
Bandwidth do we get?
Like 1990s dial-up. Fun alert. Looks like some young dolphins are having a play date.
As you just look at the coral instead, or you look at the shrubbery.
Look at my fun stick. Fetch, dolphin. She really started to question the game science.
Hey guys, can I take a turn?
Wow, good throw.
Well, I mean, throwing things underwater is not really easy.
Straight up playing dolphin fetch.
Dolphin's like, don't belittle us like that.
Say that every day. At least I don't.
Frankly,
You live
I
on
don't.
land. Don't see that every day. This thing in the inhospitable place where I would die in a minute.
Yeah, like the ocean only scares me in the sense that I always think about that pressure. Because I think I was watching a show on Animal Planet.
Unbelievable. That sounds too close to be outside the research.
They were like talking about
The
like
waypoints went down. Do you think that's related?
how the pressure after a certain point would just crush your head in. And I always remember that visualization. They sent down like a big styrofoam head that was supposed to have like the same like structural capacity for like weight as a human skull, and they dragged it down with a camera attached to it, and you just see it just crush in on itself. And I thought about how like terrifying that idea was. Ooh.
Hey.
Octopus. I think it went in that cave. I'd like to go in that cave.
Let's be real. There's no way I'm not squeezing through here to follow
Let's
that
go
octopus.
die in a cave.
Definitely want to practice diver rescue at some point.
Well, maybe.
Mirai, please be careful.
What could possibly go wrong when you go into random caves underwater?
Gosh,
There's definitely not a bunch of locations like this that are well known that are covered in like 500 warnings, like don't fucking go in here. You'll lose direction or something and die.
Hey there. Sorry to spoil your hiding place.
My third person camera is really making it harder to look at this thing.
do you know what an octopus's garden is?
In the shade.
It's the bones that octopi collect. You can tell where an octopus lives because they'll usually just be a collection of like shells and bones outside of its cave, the mouth of its cave, and they call it an octopus's garden.
I listened to a podcast about like there's a deep water octopus, and like so I guess normally when an octopus gives birth it dies.
Wait, because
It
I
like
think
guards its
they,
eggs,
yeah, until they
hangs out on
starve
top
to
of them,
death.
and then dies, and usually takes like a month or a couple of months or something. But this deep water octopus down like where there's like no light was sitting here on top of its eggs for like years without eating, just
Aw.
in the dark for years, and then just eventually they hatch. But it's
So
like
it actually takes years for them to hatch?
yeah, but it doesn't eat because it's still doing the octopus thing where it sits there. It's like, how the fuck? It just kind of like fades away and gets really like gray and miserable looking.
I wonder if there's any way to prevent that. Like, for example, if you're like at the Monterey Bay Aquarium and you had like a captive octopus.
I don't like this.
Like, could you just hand it food and just be like, please eat, or will it refuse?
Because of me. Not because of me, but because I configured the sensors to detect stress in the coral population.
Okay, let's find out what's causing that stress.
Uh-oh.
Mirai, please take biosamples from any of the distressed corals.
It's
Happy to oblige.
all the sunscreen that tourists wear.
Sensors help us understand
They swim in the ocean.
resiliency in corals.
Bubble wrap.
Breed it into other species.
I feel like something bad's gonna happen. Or who knows, maybe this entire game is just serene at all times. Was that a barrier right there?
Yeah, I guess so.
I've heard of a barrier reef, but this is ridiculous.
I guess coral reefs are dying out. So watch as I just like
Oh, I
I
just
just straight
went
up
through it.
ignored your joke.
Not real?
It's all in your mind.
I think it's a quest zone.
I think
marker.
I think it's telling you where the corals
Yeah.
should be. That's helpful. But they're making man-made coral reefs now because coral reefs are just doing so badly that they're like trying to use concrete to make structures that are so similar to coral reef but porous enough to like basically be able to have
stuff can
anemones
live
and things
there.
growing on them. And they're actually offering, or I heard of it, I don't know if they still do it, but it's like a funeral service where you can have your ashes poured into some of that concrete and they'll make a structure with your
You can
ashes.
help save the world in
And-
an incredibly symbolic way.
Yeah, you'll be a part of a living coral reef.
It's like it's like all the people that were buried inside the wall of China, but like
Have a tag signal that is
But
definitely
more
ours.
helpful.
derivative.
On my way.
Soldier fish.
I'm hoping to reconnect with the sperm whale family, whom I have been tracking for years.
Giant clam.
I'm excited to check in on our mother-to-be.
These are weirdly scary. You shouldn't be alive. Stop it. You're a rock. Stop living and moving. It's spooky. Yeah, this is fast swimming. Why would you ever switch to slow? Entering dog paddle mode.
See, I like to dog paddle, which is why I'm not good at swimming with flippers, because that is literally how you're not supposed to swim with flippers
Yeah,
on,
it's
is
not
dog
very
paddling.
effective. I mean, as the dogs do, that is very much a surface level swimming technique.
Well, my dog would just sink like a rock.
I'm
so,
calling you shallow.
well, when it comes to swimming, that's where I should stay. I'm not a good swimmer.
I don't know. I've never tried to like rank myself.
Well, I just know people who can do like all the really fancy swimming techniques, and who I think could probably swim for a long period of time. And I'm not one of those people. I'm more for fun only.
But like swimming never comes up.
I'm surprised when I meet people who can't swim at all, because I think that's like one of those things that you really should know how to do for your safety, because there's water everywhere.
All right. Bring on the megalodon that swoops in and eats one of these sperm whales and starts the horror of this game.
Right. Let me finish scanning them all. I still don't see our pregnant mother.
She's gonna come up and eat them all.
Mm-hmm.
Everything all right?
I am now. Look.
Uh-oh.
Our mommy whale has delivered. Everyone say hi to her beautiful 1-ton baby girl.
Oh god, it's visibly smiling. It's terrifying.
Right.
Shh. She's nursing.
It's already
I
covered
just
in
wish
gouges?
All of you could be here for 1 second. Amazing.
What a horrifyingly large birth.
Like,
Yeah.
share, comment.
That's a very large baby.
All of us down here.
You ever have to birth like a Buick?
Love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from grandmother's experience. These are all things I learned from studying sperm whales. Wow. Is that a real quote?
Dr. Shane Giro, Dominica Sperm Whale Project. I guess so. None of the characters are named Shane Giro, are they?
No, I don't think so.
I think Giro is the Japanese onomatopoeia for what?
You're talking about Guro. You're talking about gore?
I was thinking like this. Well, I was thinking like the sounds.
That's not onomatopoeia.
I was thinking the sounds that rabbits make. The frogs make.
You think
they go Giro, Giro.
No, Kero with a K. Okay, Karopi. That's actually how I remember that. It's because Karopi.
Meet Sylvia Earle. Oh, I can't show this. That's probably from like the Discovery Network.
Oh.
That's like copyright video that's gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah, I think this is all just, I don't think any of this is scary at all. I think it's just a genuine appreciation
Yeah, no,
for,
it's probably just a chill game, but I just expect bad to happen.
because it's the ocean and that's just what you've been taught to assume. What is this music?
I had to have a moment of silence to clarify that I'm not crazy and it isn't in English. Attorney's papers. Power of attorney's papers.
What does that mean? Like, what is that?
She passed the bar.
Well, no, but look at it again. It says
It's healthcare. California.
Power of whatever. Like, you're making decisions.
Oh, we're fighting over. I think it's a power of attorney over the child.
No.
Woman of the sea.
It looked like look at it really quick. Power of attorney. Oh yeah, I guess it could just be that. I was thinking of like the people who pull the plug. Like if you have power of attorney, then you're the person who gets to decide what happens to a specific person.
The live stream handbook. There it is. Give it to me. Danielle Rivers. Teach me how to do my job, please. These all real books.
Hey, you've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Shit. Sorry, guys. I have to give all the money back. I'm clearly not a professional.
What is that thing? Oh, is that more
I think it's just another sperm whale.
No.
I mean, humpback whale.
I sent the iPad.
I think that was just a completion list of all the collectible, scannable fish.
I think it's your music choices.
Oh, it's my copyright soundtrack. That's a cool cover.
It is.
I'm gonna have to mute this entire part, aren't I? The Edisons. Do I know any music in this game? The Lips!
A Flaming Lips?
Flaming Lips!
There's
I
one.
definitely have to mute this part.
Well, that's fun. How did they end up in this game? How did this happen?
I don't know. Maybe it's the soundtrack of the documentary. It said this was all inspired by like Planet Earth 2.
Is that that's a documentary series, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember if those are the Disney ones or not. Live stream highlights. Who's highlighting them? Is this on Twitch?
Hello, Mirai. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Andre.
Nice dive. How are you feeling?
You can smile for your picture, Andre.
Can't wait to get back out.
You look like a solemn guy.
It does look like it's just the vanilla render.
I know.
He's like T-posed if you zoom out.
Is everything tested out?
Tests? Tunes?
I knew I forgot something.
This solo sub-test makes me nervous. We're definitely fitting it out for 2 pilots next time.
Oh. I have to go in a submarine.
No, aren't you in one already?
Well, not if you're choosing the playlist.
Snob.
Oh, I guess I am.
I think Arena was enjoying my tunes quite a bit on the trip out here.
No comment. So, I have something I know you'll want to see.
We look away from the screen. I've been swallowed whole by a whale.
I didn't think it was delivered so soon, though.
I thought she had more time given her weight, but it was hard to know for sure.
Did they really give birth to whales that big?
Just
Did they come pre-scarred, like
Well,
jeans?
they're not pre-scarred usually.
Maybe they were diving.
I always thought it was really interesting. You can look at whale scars to like infer things about the deep ocean.
And my bald head.
In
No,
my
I'm putting her in
bald
the sim
head.
as A17.
Wow.
Oh, you're so sentimental. Hey,
I don't like our main
Probably my
character.
head throwing up.
What's up with you? Oh, ask about you and Irina. Are they together?
one time. Why are you being so hard on her?
I just don't like the idea of using priceless expedition time to make pharmaceutical companies richer.
His voice isn't rendering anymore.
I thought she was self-funding her own research.
Yeah, self-funding so she can found another startup.
Besides, you know that all of her findings here will be open to the public. Is she gonna jump on the chat?
She's reading a brief about that deep-sea mining impact study.
Okay, I definitely don't have time to get into that with you. I gotta call my sister.
No problem. I'll send Ren my best.
I will.
Can I just start the next mission?
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to have interpersonal relationships.
Leagues under the sea? I am. I'm calling from the sub.
She's smiling.
That's crazy.
On the same background.
Did you show Nana? So I think it is about Nana. I think Nana, Power Attorney is about Nana's health.
Thanks for asking. You asked me not to ask. Much appreciated. Hey, check this out. No way. Is that a baby whale? Mm-hmm. And her very, very proud mother. She delivered early. That's some view. You're really living the dream. Thanks. Miss you, though. How's Nana? Okay, not a big deal, but I am taking...
Imagine like delivering a baby and then someone's like, that's some view. This is awkward. Just staring at me.
I had to watch one of those birthing videos. They're cute. I like their big happy smile.
Oh, thank you for stepping up to help Nana. It's not a big deal. You would tell me if it was, right? Yeah. You sound down. Is it just Nana? I don't know. It's been hard since Dad died. I know. You want to stay on for a while? We can watch the baby whale together. No, I should go. Say hi to the whales for me.
This backstory, this emotional backstory.
You see that?
What the?
How do I go back? The fucking cyborg.
There's a model of it in the ship.
Yeah.
I think that's what you're in right now.
Is that what this thing? I'm in like a fucking giant fake
Like,
manta
look,
ray.
if you go straight, like on the couch in the first room, there was like that model of that.
Let's figure out how to get back outside
There.
and we'll see it.
Oh, you saw?
Wait,
It's
what?
right there on the right there.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what you're in. Manta drone maintenance manual.
Manta drone. I got multiple. Oh, that's how you go to chapter 2.
Back to the atoll at sunset. The hydrophone feeds are alive with the sounds of whales. Gonna find me some singers. I'm excited to test Andra's new Manta drone. Kinda like the Swiss Army knife of stealth drones. I'd love to spend the whole dive hanging out with baby Andrea, but
You named that whale yourself.
ready to dive.
It's not your baby.
It's not your baby. That baby doesn't even like you.
Get away from my baby! Okay.
Looking good, Mirai. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
Now I get to see why you talk about it so much.
Only the best science for you. Buoy ahead. Bet we'll find some whale vocalizations.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. You always find whales. You'd find them in your bathtub.
What kind of bathroom do you think I have?
She's got like a smothering amount of thinking that she is cool.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like her very much.
This is a lot of whales.
It's staggering number migrating through this area.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Climb to the top of the radio tower and then scan for whales. I don't want to go in the abyss again. Stop it.
Just look straight down.
Stop making
Just
me.
do it.
Stop making me go in the abyss.
What
No.
are those right there? Is jellies? What are those? Mailed butterfly fish.
Butterfly fish. Who sent them? USPS?
see that's a Animal Crossing style fish joke
Nope.
where you pull out a fish and there's always a dumb pun about it. You should write those for the next Animal Crossing game.
Around to find the places you need to focus.
What the fuck is happening? Zoom.
The fluke's the hole on the top.
The blowhole.
Yeah. Because I think so. I think it's up to the nose, isn't it? Are they weirdly built? Is that it right there? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the fluke at all.
What the fuck is a fluke?
It's a fluke!
What's a fluke? Making up words?
I'll look it up for you, but I think you're just doing something wrong.
I'm sure I am. It's not, because otherwise I'd be done.
Oh, it's a tail.
What? What? Oh, here? What the
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
The fluke signature says it's the way the tail's shaped. I guess is unique, whale to whale.
Can the zoom scan tell how old the baby is?
Not with any certainty.
They're too smiley, it's weirding me out.
Old enough to hunt by herself.
Look how they have so they have holes in the top of their mouth just for their teeth to go into. Did you see that? That was really weird.
Yeah.
Like when the whale tilted back, instead of having top teeth, it just had holes for the bottom teeth to sink into.
She still seems pretty young to
That's freaky.
Do they even really bite?
While her mother died.
Oh yeah.
should follow the pod. Her aunties
Those
will
ones
maybe
do.
while the mother hunts.
Wish I had them when my daughter was
The blue
born.
whales are the ones that siphon out
Pod.
the krill and things.
Oh cool, now we're alone in the
They have the
abyss.
baleen.
Mirai, why is the baby girl so important to your study?
I'm hoping to follow the baby for years to learn from her as she learns from her family.
That's
And
stalking.
hopefully to watch her eventually become a mother herself.
That's over-involvement.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't want kids.
Yeah, you don't know her life or her
Stop
goals.
planning other people's lives.
We're putting a lot of pressure on this baby that was just born.
Yeah. They're all in the abyss and I don't like it.
Most of the ocean
Don't
is
like
this.
it. Stop it. Stop oceaning,
We're
ocean.
designating humpback M1. Oh, some catchy.
Hey, you weird goober.
Yeah, they have the straw teeth that like siphon stuff. And
Krill.
that really scary scene in Finding Nemo where they get caught in the baleen.
What's up, bruh? I go here to record its stupid song. There we go. It's got 2 holes. the fucking visualization of the audio is a mess. It doesn't even work half the time. Let's see.
I think they were hoping you wouldn't know what to look for in the.
It keeps turning off. Like it's like something will be making noise and the visualization will just be sitting completely still.
You know it's M1 when you see it again.
Each humpback's fluke is unique.
so M1 it is.
Andre's software is helping me understand the structure of their songs, so we can try singing back.
More like playing back.
Would you like to get our food?
Mirrors one from another region to see how these whales react.
Because Andre doesn't like my singing.
It's more the songs you sing, actually.
Our food has arrived. She's gone. And now I'm alone and it's awkward. Eat me, shark. End this. Someone was knocking on the door, so I thought she'd just come back with the bag. There you are. What happened?
I didn't even need it yet, so I put it downstairs.
Oh.
Because it was big, he just handed it to me. How are the whales doing?
They're far from each other, mostly. Like one of their primary traits. They're underwater and they complain a lot.
They're just like people. They stay far away from each other. They're family, but they stay apart and then they complain about each
They're
other.
excellent distancers. This one's even further in the abyss. Yay. What am I looking at? God, that looks weird. There's the whale shark, which looks really small now.
Back M2. Looks like he's on a date.
Ooh.
Ooh, we're gonna watch some whales hook up. Looks like the water around here is about to get polluted.
Gosh. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about how much.
How many gallons?
How many gallons, yeah.
What do you think, Andre?
That's why they call it a male
Make it as a
humpback.
solo artist?
You got sperm whale and you got humpback whales. They're all pretty suggestive names.
Yeah, and then the well-known bareback whale.
Yeah, just like Mr. Pops.
The raw dog whale.
They got a lot of STDs. A lot of whale
you have this
STDs.
moment of realization, oh god, every whale name. There's not one that isn't. Who did this?
Perverts. All the old nautical, like, scientists
nonsense.
were perverts.
Whale shark. Just chilling. We apparently don't give a shit about this guy. How you doing?
I'm not a real whale.
He's like, mouth opens and a sob. No one cares about me.
Oh, I'm not good enough for your study, huh?
I've got polka dots.
He's cute. I love that they have polka dots.
They come with their own art.
I think it has something to do with I know it's camouflage, but I think it has something to do with like the light that streams in through the
Don't worry, whatever
the surface of the water.
from my budget.
Someone's feeling better today.
Like the way that water distorts light, so it gets all ripply and like blotchy.
I think so. I think it's how their camouflage works.
Well, I guess it worked. I've got
I'm surprised a whale shark needs
Same damn sound we heard yesterday.
any
Well, I'll check it out between the whales.
Oop. I'm surprised a whale shark needs camouflage. It's so big.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe it doesn't.
Gotta protect it from the great squids of the depth.
I was gonna say, a lot of what we know about like giant squids is whale scars. That's how we figured out a lot about, because we get like some dead bodies of giant squids every once in a while, but like nothing, no living.
It's so hard to research anything down there.
Yeah, so we just like see them come back with all these
Happy
scars.
birthday!
What is that?
Are you testing your collector drone?
Starfish are terrifying.
Irina needs us to collect a few for
Yeah, Patrick.
They like puke out their own stomach, and then it like it consumes and digests things from
They
outside
have
of its body.
a Pokemon that does that because of that.
Yeah.
Pukumuku or whatever.
There's
How many of these do you need?
There's this video you can see of like an 8-legged starfish slowly crawling across the bottom of the ocean floor, and they time lapse it. And there's like all these like purple fuzzy sand dollars all over the ocean floor, and all the ones that the starfish passes over are bone white.
Well, that's like
It
it's a little.
just digests all of the flesh right off of it.
I was gonna say like sand dollars have flesh when they're underwater, and then they die, and their bones are what you get up on the surface.
They're all purple and fuzzy. It's in the abyss. I can stop it. Oh, wait. What did I not get there? Whatever, I'm closer to this one now. Take me. I don't like it.
You just.
What am I even swimming
This is
towards?
where you track that noise?
This is bait. This is bait.
No, Keith, you have to keep going. Keith, you have to keep
No.
going.
Fuck that. What the
I don't know,
fuck?
Andre. That sound is loud, but it seems pretty deep.
No, you have to
I can't see
go.
how it could be coming from a ship.
Yeah, I agree. It also keeps starting and stopping. I'll figure out another way to investigate it.
No. I don't like where this game's going.
No, you have to go out there.
No, it's gonna be a future day. He's gonna check in on again. Like a different day is gonna be. He's gonna send me down there. That's the big mystery. The film's like the spine of the campaign or whatever is like, what's that thing in the abyss? It disrupted something. Keeps starting and stopping. It's very deep.
Just go Jira.
I don't like it.
I would love if you were oh, that'd be such a great twist. You wouldn't think about that. You're playing this game and then Godzilla, he's the twist. Because he lives in the ocean.
I was already here.
I always wondered how he lived in the ocean, like what his life is like. Does he live in a cave? Is he just like literally just sand on the ocean floor? He's so big. Where does he go? They live in the Marianas Trench.
Tag, you're it. I feel like you wouldn't have to go that deep and before you just lose humanity if they were chasing you or trying to track you.
Yeah, that's true.
We have no, because there's almost no incentive to be able to track the ocean floor and so on. That's not like our political rivals are there.
Well, there's like a lot of exploration. Like it gets very difficult.
Micro tags deployed.
Thanks, Mirai. That's plenty.
It gets difficult to justify salvaging things. Like people are like trying to find ways to convince people that the rainforest matters because the only thing that they listen to is like if it can make money.
Yeah.
So like a lot of conservationists are like, but
Like Bolsonaro's just burning it down.
look at all the medicine we've gotten from exploring the rainforest. And like that's one of their talking points is like we could make money off the things we find there. Don't destroy it. Like because they know just being like don't destroy it because it's beautiful and it's important and it houses like thousands and thousands and actually like hundreds of thousands of living things in different species. Like that doesn't matter. It's like you
Yeah.
have to have like something that makes money. Or
People
like
only care about a history if it's human.
exactly. So it gets like that. So like people are trying to find ways to like make the rainforest sellable in a way that doesn't destroy it. It sucks that they have to like do that. And I feel like ocean exploration, it's hard to get funding for that also. So you have to like come up with a reason. But the deep ocean, we have not found reasons for it to be
Andre, what was that other
worth all the
nasty
money and
noise?
time
It
yet.
was definitely digital.
No power alarm. You need to pick up a sensor for servicing.
It never occurred to you that a nice ringtone would be far less annoying?
Now we're doing now we're doing deep sea, not deep sea. We're doing oceanic tech support and maintenance. Thrilling.
Now go over to this one and fix this one. Plug this in and then unplug it.
I bet this game gets scary. At least if you're afraid of the ocean.
Isn't it already scary for you then?
It's not great.
It's not great.
Those reef
But the
sharks
fact that
like
the
your
plot is
ringtone.
like, hey, we're gonna go down there. I'm like, fuck you.
Will I be able to get the data off that sensor while I'm picking it up?
No, it goes to sleep when the power is low to preserve the data.
Where is your pocket that you put that in?
What is that?
There.
Oh, wow.
That's an octopus
Whoa.
and a clam.
Did you see that?
A shame that wasn't on the live stream.
Have you seen one do that before?
Never.
Always be recording. A B R.
Sorry, sharks. Mirai is off the menu.
You didn't really put up much of a fight. You just kind of relied on them not wanting you on the menu in the first place. Not for the real terror of the deeps, the dolphins.
From what I hear, I think like most sharks that try to eat people try to eat them because they're on the surface with a surfboard and look like turtles, or because the wetsuits make them look like dolphins or something. Like it's the silhouette that's confusing for them. but they usually don't actually like to eat people, which is why when they bite them and they usually let go, because they're like, this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
Because humans apparently taste bad or something.
Get closer.
A potential example of that was that the
Rubbing against the coral. Kind of a
I forget who it was now actually, but there was somebody on YouTube recently, I think, went shark diving and whatnot. But they had this test they did where they tried to test whether or not, like, the myth that people could that sharks can track like human blood, like one drop from all this distance away and stuff like that. And they tried human blood and so on, and just found like sharks just generally don't give a fuck about human blood. And then they tried fish blood, and it actually was effective at attracting sharks.
Sure, like I like sharks. I have a lot of respect for them. I think they're very good at what they have to do. They're very efficient.
That's the problem.
But they
They're missiles that have teeth.
I saw on the show Shark Tank, weirdly enough. I think it was Shark Tank, the investing show, you know, not actually about sharks.
The misnomer.
Somebody was trying to sell
Pushing the waypoint now.
On my way.
wetsuits.
colleagues that are studying the antimicrobial properties of these coral.
I was like reading what they're saying. The wetsuits that deter sharks because they are so not anything else. Like they have like vibrant patterns and they look a certain way to where sharks won't want to eat you because they're like, oh, that's a person. So they'll know you're a person because they do not want to eat you.
You just gotta stop having like fish-styled costumes.
That is like the point. Is like all of
Just
these like what she's wearing.
Cover yourself in like crazy zebra stripes or something.
Yeah, I think that was the premise. Or it was like reflective, or it was something weird like that, where it's like they don't want to bother with you. Sharks are actually very nice. Don't eat shark fin soup, people.
What are these guys? Get in my camera. I can't get my camera in them, but I've scattered them.
Scatter.
Aw, loving family.
Aw,
The baby's
cute.
back with the rest of the pod.
What's it doing?
Nuzzling, probably calling for its mama.
Not the mama.
Are you calling for your mother?
I'm the baby girl, love me.
Make me.
Giant horror teeth. Isn't this cute? This weird, shitty turd creatures with teeth.
A long time ago, my mother made the argument that baby elephants are like the cutest baby animal. And honestly, it's a pretty good guess. I mean, obviously this is all like to each their own, but when I think back to like the cutest baby animals, elephants really high up. Puppies, obviously. But baby whales, not on that list. They are not particularly cute. Baby humans are also not on the list for me. I don't think baby humans are very cute.
Am I doing it right? I don't know, we've been doing this for a while. It's probably time to call it. We're both hungry.
I am hungry.
But this has been Beyond Blue, guys. If you want to check this out, link in the description.
Look, see the holes? See the holes where the teeth go?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Is
I
that
don't- I don't like that. See you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
Wash your teeth holes.
Click, click, click.